this side of the North Nechako River. And today we're going to cross over to the cut banks and show you the view on the flip side. I'm going to start the live right here. And I was going to walk down the hill to First Avenue at this point, but we got some people working and I'm not going to get in their way. So I'll show you the cut banks from here where we're walking to and where I'm going to show you the view from, and we're going to go around, but they're pretty busy down there. And so that I won't walk down this hill here because yeah, there's a lot going on down there. They're moving the gravel around, so we'll stay out of their way. And this is where we're walking, so I'll be going around here and up all along the ridge here to this location right there, and we're gonna have a view of Prince George on the flip side of this. Okay. So I'll call this part one in case I have to cut at any point. Instead of going down, we're gonna go around the people that are working down there. Okay. Can I actually probably have to... Oh, look at this beautiful tree here. Okay. I'm going to go around and get a view of where we're going again. Up there, can you see it? Way in the background is where we're going. Okay. All right. I haven't taken this route before because I'm used to cutting through where they're working right now. So this is going a little bit different route than I thought. You can still go around and stay out of their way. Oh, it's a lot of garbage in here. Oh yeah. So that's where I was going to cut across, but we'll follow this ridge here. Oh, there's a view of where we're going. Let's do that again. Okay, so we're going to that ridge right there. Okay. We'll stay out of... Won't do my normal route across there because I'm busy. Some important work going on there. You can see where we're going. Oh, hi. Hello everybody. Mathix, Reed, Matthew. Did I miss anybody? Okay. All right. Thank you for joining in the hike to the flip side, where we're going to have an amazing view of Prince George. Probably have to go down here a bit. Okay. Yeah, so we're not... That's where we were going to cross right here. But... And we're climbing way up there today. Well, thank you for the hearts. You can see in the background where we're going. And again, I'm just going around. Usually I go through here. But we got some people taking care of our city today. And we want to Make sure not to disrespect them in any way. Okay, so I'm going around instead of across. So even down here, I don't want to go there because you see they're piling the dirt there. So I'm going to go back into towards the forest. I could probably swing down here. Okay. Oh, we got a wave. We got a wave, that's good. So they're happy. We want to keep them happy. We don't want to get those guys mad at us. They're taking care of our city. Oh, look, we got the train going through right now. Nice. Just in back where the train's coming through here, see the train? Just above that is where we're going today. Look at the beautiful train. Okay. Okay. That's an interesting rock. Okay. Oh, I'm getting a bit close to the edge. They do climb up here. So let's get through here really quick. Well, there goes the one truck that just got a load full of dirt here. Or dumped a load. No, got a load. There they go. Oh, we hear the beautiful train in the background. And then they got another truck coming in here. You get another load. Oh, the train's backing up. All right, onward we go. Way up there. Okay. Well, I think we did good staying out of their way. They'll be not hindered. Okay, cut up this way. Definitely not surprising, sorry about all the garbage here. There's several areas that need to clean up. Okay, so now what's up here is First Avenue. Okay, all right, and that's just where we came from. Over here. Okay. I'm gonna keep it up there while I climb this hill. Okay. Okay. There we are. Okay, now this is First Avenue. So, cut banks, below the cut banks is Nechako River, and not very far down here, Nechako flows into the Fraser River, right along here, the very, very end. I hope Mohammed sees this video from Nomadic 4 because he climbs the mountain with his mom and he gets out of breath and people sort of tease him a little bit. I got asthma, so when he's climbing the hills he does the same thing I do. And his mom, she just practically flies up there. Okay, so this is First Avenue, and we're gonna head, what we're doing is we're gonna head across the river, across Cannon Street Bridge. And for obvious reasons, CN Rail is on the other side of First Avenue, and so for obvious reasons they don't want you crossing the tracks. So you go the little bit longer way around, but I mean that just makes sense. Okay, we're gonna cross here. That's where we're going. So we're gonna cross Cannon Street Bridge. There's CN Rail. So again, not an option to cross over the tracks, even if there's no trains there. Okay, not quite safe enough. So the street I'm coming up to right now, that's Kearney, and okay, here we go. And I did walk all the way up here this time. Oh, there's my hand. We're gonna go across the crosswalk. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Very courteous driver. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay, I'll just let everybody go because I'm kind of preoccupied. I don't want to get in their way. So I'd rather just wait until everybody's gone by and I'm not holding up traffic. Even though it is a crosswalk, I also try to remember people are working and trying to get somewhere. All right, they're gonna let me go. Okay, that's fair. Okay. And you can see that's where we're going, way up there. Oh, she waits. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, so now this here is the overpass. When I was like really small, this overpass didn't exist. It would have just been like, if you look down here, you see the cars coming here. There was an old bridge. We have a new bridge. But yeah, this overpass was not here when I was a child. And that's where we're going, right up there. And there's CN Rail. Okay, so that's where we're going to give you a view of the city. That's CN Rail, plus a number of other businesses, like they do lumber yards, and what else would they do back here? So you got CN Rail, Brinks is lumber. I'll tell you, the people that work at Brinks, you got to have physical stamina. I know someone that worked there, and major physical labor. You got to be in good shape to work at Brinks. So So there's the First Avenue, and when I took a picture of the train that I showed everybody, I was standing in these bushes along here. So I'm letting you guys know I'm standing about right here, and I'm letting you know I'm gonna take a video of the flip side when we get there. Oh, that looks like fun. Okay. So First Avenue, CN Rail, and in here, Nechako River, cut banks, and way down here, about a half a kilometer, runs into the Fraser River in there. Prince George is very beautiful. Oh, there's Brinks. Well, we can see the river, but now let's just wait to find a safe place to Okay, pretty soon. I might have to go all the way down just for safety reasons. We'll go all the way to the crosswalk. If I'm not filming, I don't take the crosswalk. I will jump across, but because I'm filming, I really have to navigate very specifically to ensure the flow of traffic. All right, I'm gonna cross here. You can see in the background where we're going. And I'm actually gonna have to come way across here. Yeah, I'm not looking at the camera at all right now. I'm actually looking at everything else, like the lights. So, okay. And I can go. We'll okay, there we go. There's Brinks. It's on both sides, so this runs along the river. All the businesses along here. So Brinks is on this side and that side. And again, if you qualify for a job at Brinks, you are great at physical labor. If you like physical labor, you'll definitely get a workout there. I have a lot of respect for the employees that work there. I usually don't come this far down, but because I'm walking, yeah, I don't even let myself J-cross or anything like that. If I'm filming while I'm walking. Isn't this beautiful? I'm kind of glad I came down a bit further. So there's the Camas Street Bridge that I cross all the time when I'm heading over Actually, I will come down here. This is Cottonwood Island Park. This follows the river all the way down. So it's people in Prince George or even visitors, it's a highly recommended. People come here all the time. So this trail goes right down to the end, and then there's the Fraser. It follows the Fraser. And I think partially back into town. And then over here, you can actually see the place where people walk. So lots of people, this is a regular place to kind of go get outside, get some exercise and climb the cup banks. It's a pretty popular place for people looking to do a close to home outdoor activity. And now that's where we're going, right there. And then a lot of my content is on McMillan Creek. I can't zoom in on this, but right where you see that log there, that's where McMillan Creek flows into the Nechako River. Okay, we're heading over there to cross. Today we'll bypass McMillan Creek and we'll start our way up the hill, and we're gonna end up right there and get a really nice picture of Prince George. Hope to see everybody there. All right, moving on. Okay. You can see the river off to the left there. Lots of people tube down here. There's a park, Wilkinson Park, several miles up the river. There's a few locations where people will tube all the way down. That's one, is Wilkinson's Park. And then people tend to get off just down Nechako here, because it's never advised to try to get off when you're floating down the river in the Fraser, because it's very dangerous river. So people always bail out before we get to the Fraser, because it's very nice tubing down Nechako. I've done it a handful of times. Oh, I guess I'm just so not used to coming down this way. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get up there. All right. All right. Usually not recording when I'm walking right here. So, okay, I'm gonna have to climb over. And I also got my backpack on so I don't go through these bars. Got the humpback. Oh, I made it with my backpack on. Okay. So that's where we just came up from. And that's where we're going. Right up there. Okay, I got some people coming. For the most part, when you're in town, it's all good. But I'll keep the camera over here while they pass. I don't know if you can see where we're going to be hiking today. There, you can probably see the people walking up here. That's I hope Mohammed from Nomadic 4 YouTube channel is watching this and hearing me huff and puff. Okay, they passed. So, okay, so again, this is McMillan Creek. Yeah, I'm always going up. And even where I found the pottery, it was sort of along in there. But today we're gonna bypass McMillan Creek. We'll go across this overpass here. There's a parking lot here for McMillan Creek Park. And then I'll be climbing up along here, all the way along the ridge. Maybe here. I'll decide when I get there. There's options for us to get there. There's a few options to get there. Okay. Oh. So there's the river. That's where we're going. Okay. You see McMillan Creek. You can't zoom in on live, I don't think, so everything is always far away. I think what I'm gonna do, I'll do this in 2 parts, and then I can walk from here to where I'm gonna start the hike. Do I want to do that? Whoop! There's some. Hello. Hello.
Never mind.
I kind of want you to see the whole sort of journey. I was just thinking about my batteries. At some point I'll have to boot up the battery here. But okay. And then I can show you. So a little bit closer here, McMillan Creek, you can see it. You got the pulp mill way down there and Fraser River that runs at the end of the Nechako here. Okay. Here comes a beautiful big truck. This one here I'm talking about. Is it going to head up the hard highway? Or isn't that beautiful? And that's Nechako Road that it's heading down. Okay, so now we're at the end of Cameron Street Bridge. Try to get better with the camera here. Okay. If you're ever in Prince George, check out McMillan Park here. It's got the creek and the cut banks to climb. Now when I found the pottery, what I had done, now here's McMillan Creek here, but I walked up this side here, and at the very end of these trees, just around the corner, on the top banks of McMillan Creek is where I found the pottery. I think, if anybody knows, but I think there was a trailer park here in the 70s or 60s. And so part of me is wondering, is that why I found pottery there from 1912 to 1954? Medicine Hat pottery, plus other antiques. Okay, so that little tree right there is where we're gonna start the journey in, but let's just have a little look at McMillan Creek before we head over there. So, and this is where I love to spend most of my time, is just on the creek. And that's the route I would take on this side of the creek, way up high on the bank to find the okay. I will just come down here just to give you a perspective. It's like so the few boring parts sort of getting here. This is one of the more exciting places. See, there's the Nechako. No, yeah, well, this is McMillan Creek, and you can see, as I was sharing with you, it's emptying into the Nechako, and then left, the Nechako flows into the Simon Fraser River. Okay, can we get across here without... Oh, I could probably do it here. Okay. Just I didn't wear my super high boots today. So, well, that'll cool me off. Hang on, let's do a flip. The beautiful McMillan Creek. Maybe I'll just stay here. It's my favorite place. Walk along the creek. But no, that's not what this is about today. We are going to get a view of Prince George from the flip side. So yonder we go. This is like cement, not even natural, whatever somebody put here. Let's do a nice low profile for everybody. So yeah, it's not the point of the trip, but you can't go past McMillan Creek without enjoying the healing energy that just radiates from this creek. And my theory on that is moving water creates this energy that just opens up all your chakras, and it just pushes away all the negative stagnant energy. All right, that's enough. Cook 'em. Yes, you want to stay at the creek. But today we're going to see Prince George. Okay, here we go. All right. So there, we're going to be climbing up there. I might stop for a drink at just a little walkway under the overpass here. So Prince George has just really made a beautiful little park with amazing accessibility for people to... I've even seen motorcycles drive down here. I don't know if they're supposed to, but they were very careful. They went about it very carefully, so I didn't feel there's anything wrong with that. All right. So this is the parking lot. Okay. See, they got a beautiful place here. So when I'm doing, Mohammed asked me, do you live in a jungle? He's from Nomadic 4. Amazing YouTube channel. You got to check that out. It's just therapy. Hanging out with him and his mom and just the community. And, oh, I lose my train of thought. Why did I even say that? I had a point. But yeah, I just sort of lost my point there. So this is a little park area they have here. So people can park over here, and then you can walk down to the creek. And one of my goals this summer, because I've only made it so far up the creek, but I want to do a journey that goes all the way up to where the A&W is, on the heart. So I'll do a live for that, because it'll be my first time ever going all that way up the creek. But not today. So now you can probably see why I like to come here, and I'm not the only one. It's very rare, no matter what time of the year, to come here and there's not cars parked in the parking lot. And, or somebody, you can see somebody climbing the hills. I'm going to cut over this way. Okay. Yeah, so we were way over there when I took the picture of one of our chip companies, Lomac. All right. So, okay, now we're at the base. Help? Oh, hello. Sorry, that's an old message. I'm with the program now. Okay, so now we're going there. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm going to go up straight up, not across. So I was just contemplating, am I gonna go like where, if you watch earlier in the video, you'll see people climbing along here. But because I'm specifically going up to that point, it's gonna be a little bit harder of a hike to start, but once I get to the top, it'll be easier. So the first part harder. If I go the other route and go straight through, it'll be easier and then harder. So I'm gonna go, it's much harder first, climbing up, and then nice, comfortable walk along the top. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh, I can already feel that. Oh, Muhammad, I'm gonna be out of breath here in a minute. I know I don't smoke, just have asthma. Okay. Hello. Okay. It will be a little bit tough this first part. It's good. I don't take any medicine for asthma. I try to heal it naturally, or minimize it anyway, through exercise and a proper diet. Okay. Maybe I'll go here. Okay. I'm just okay. Okay, I think what I will do is take a little peek. This is the first little step. I am going to take a break. I'm going to show you the view real quick. Okay. We're climbing. I'm going to do this video in two parts. Going to check my battery here in a minute. See how it's doing. I have to reboot. So that's where we're going up there. And we're going to take some footage from up there because the video with the train, so obviously now you can see that Chaco River, industrial, and then there's First Avenue just on the other side of these trees, and that's where I was in these trees when I had took a picture through the CN yard up to the other side of the cut banks here. Okay, so I'm gonna check my battery right now, and just take a break. I'll do the video in 2 parts here, and then that way I make sure I don't run out of battery before I get to the top, because that was the whole point of all this. So if I keep going now and I don't have enough battery, kind of defeats the purpose of where our destination was. Okay, so here's a partial view of the city from here, and down at the end there, just around that corner, Nechako flows into the Fraser River. You can see the pulp mill way in the distance. And then when I do the second part, we'll be starting up this trail right here, which will take us to the top, and following it all the way along to there, so that I can share the beautiful view on the flip side. All right. Okay, I'll take about a 20-minute break here and then do part 2.